Oh no, another stroll with Pedro. This video will not be about Doordash. I say that so you can decide if you want to watch it. I'm 41 today. Happy birthday. No big deal. Not a milestone birthday. Not working today. With friends and family, pretty much the whole rest of the week, just hanging out. What have I learned? I'm a young man still, but I'm in that age of, like, you know, as a man, you become like, you get the midlife crisis, you start thinking about things. Well, how was I when I was in my 20s, my 30s? What's important to me as I get into my 50s and 60s and 70s? So today's video, I'm going to talk to you about a few things that I've learned, mistakes I've made. I know some of you might relate, even if it's just a handful of you guys. And when we started this channel, we talked about betting on you, setting goals, doing it one day at a time. I'm going to give you the most important thing at the end of the video that's going to have to do with that. But let's talk about a few things. I've made more mistakes than I'd like to even admit. And there are many things at some point you might learn about me. You might hear from others along the journey that I've taken. I don't regret much, but I've made a lot of mistakes. When I was younger, you think you have time. You think it's fine, and tomorrow's coming, you know, I'll blow this money, I'll do this. Was not good with money when I was younger. When you become financially literate and you understand how to make money work for you, how to get some passive income, we've shown that on this channel, it's a complete game changer because the stress can be taken away. Money is one of the number one stresses in life. It ruins relationships. It puts people in financial depression, mentally. It's money. If you don't have it, it's tough. And if you don't manage it, even if you have it, it's tough. I wish I knew and cared more about how to be financially responsible when I was younger. But it is what it is. So anybody that's younger, start planning and thinking and looking at your money more importantly right now. Don't wait, because before you know it, you're going to be 40, 35, whatever. And you're going to be like, man, I blew and wasted a lot of money. As we're doing this, I said it wasn't about Doordash. Random Doordash bag on the ground. Anyways. Relationships, people. I've been divorced. One time. We weren't married long. Don't regret that at all. But as far as relationships, things like that, you have to be willing to compromise. Pick a good partner, because picking a good partner is a game changer in life. I have mine now. I'm very lucky to say that. But when I was younger, I was not a good partner, a good boyfriend. I wasn't a good husband. I was really selfish in a lot of ways. I thought it's fine. As you become older, you start realizing the people you surround yourself with are important. How you treat them is important. I didn't always care about that as much. To a point now where I've minimized the people that are around me physically and only allow people in my life that are a positive influence. But I had to go through a lot of hurting people to realize that. I had to learn a lot about empathy. Therapy is a big thing for me. That could be, you know, therapy is a word that we use, right? But there's a lot of different ways to get therapy for yourself. Anyways, if I can go back in time and redo some relationships, would I? I don't know, because I wouldn't be here where I'm at. I wouldn't have the clarity and the thought that I have. So I don't regret any of those things, but I was not a good dude at all. And I'm sure there are many people that if they would ever see this video, they'd be like, yeah, Pedro was not a good dude. He wasn't. Many of you look at me like that now, but I've re-established myself. I reinvented myself in a lot of ways. When I started thinking about, I gotta bet on myself. I have to stop worrying about this person doing this for me, this, that, blah, blah, blah. when I had that mindset and I was ready to admit some of my faults and be honest with people and myself, it was a complete game changer. So really, like, what is all this about? Like, why am I doing this video? I make a lot of videos on Doordash, obviously, right? But like, that's not the big thing. The best thing I could say in, 41, I'm telling you right now, I've made more mistakes than most people. But it's brought me to the place I'm at now. It's gotten me to think about how I'm thinking, which is good. Grateful for that. But I'll say this, I've had a lot of awesome people in my life. Friends, family that have stood by me, supported me, cared for me, been there for me. And I'm lucky. And now that I'm in a better spot, I'm trying to do the same for other people around me. Those same people, but then even others. And I'll say this, tomorrow obviously is not promised. Start calling people. Don't put things off. Don't procrastinate. Reach out to loved ones. Call your grandmother, your grandfather, your aunt, your uncle, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your niece, your nephew, your cousins. Don't think about, I'll see them next year. I'll see them at Thanksgiving. You never know when somebody might want to hear from you and the impact that could have on their day and their life. Be available. Make time for the people around you. And also, don't take those people for granted. Your kids included. Or if you're a kid watching this, you got parents, right? Your parents, don't take them for granted. I did too much of that with my firstborn daughter, Gabby. Time is precious. So let's talk about Bet on You. The second I started betting on myself and taking control of how I make money, how I look at money, taking control of my time and things that I do, and not being part of a schedule and I have to do this to make it. No. The second I did that, it transformed everything for me. So for those of you that still aren't to that point yet, it's fine. I got to that point way late in life. I'm not relying on a particular voting system to go a certain way to benefit me. I'm going to go out there and do it for myself. How do you personalize that for you? You can control things for yourself more than anybody else can control it for you. You can go out and decide to turn a gig app on and make money or not make money, start a vending machine, start a YouTube channel. The opportunities, in my opinion, are endless. Are you going to take them? Are you going to bet on yourself? Or are you going to continue to say, I'll do it tomorrow? It's fine. I'll do it tomorrow. The opportunity might not be there tomorrow. Sit down and write a plan. What do you want to do in the next 3 months, next 6 months, next year, next 5 years? Sit down, put that pen to paper. Put it in your notepad, in your book, in your phone notepad. Put it somewhere. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it in your car. We're all gig workers, right? Put it somewhere where you visibly see what your goals are and go after them. Some of y'all ain't gonna get this. Some of y'all ain't gonna like it. I'm good with that. This is my day. Since I started this channel, I said, what happens in my day, y'all gonna see it. I didn't work today, and I had this on my mind today. As I was talking to people, as I was just thinking about, man, okay, I'm 41, no big deal. Like, am I better off now than I was 10 years ago, 20 years ago? How do I feel physically, mentally? Am I strong? Am I a better brother? Am I a better son? Am I a better father? I don't know. I'm always going to be trying to be better and trying to be available and present for people in my life. But you can't do things for others unless you self-care for yourself and bet on yourself. For anybody out there that has an idea, whatever it is, you got to try it. Don't be afraid of the failure, but also don't focus on the success before you have it. You just do it. Actions, actions, actions. A lot of us have great ideas. A lot of us have things we want to accomplish. But usually it stops at that thought and there isn't action behind it. Go out there and actively bet on yourself. See ya. I almost forgot. Swag bags got mailed out today. Still waiting to hear on a few people. See you tomorrow. If you like this video or others, check out this one here. Consider hitting subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.